Hello, everyone, and welcome. It is a wonderful spring day. There's probably a lot of people on spring break this week. I wish I had spring break, but we don't have spring break. It's just me and my husband. So I just wanted to jump on here quick. I haven't been on Facebook Live for a little bit, so I wanted to just touch base with everyone in case you don't know who I am. My name is Teresa Cantley, and I'm so glad that you made it. I'm a brand and marketing strategist, and I help entrepreneurs to re-energize their brand. And I wanted to just jump on here quick. I was planning on doing a different topic for my live video, and I've been meeting because I am a coach in my everyday life. I do one-on-one coaching, as well as I am coming out with some new online training programs for people, so stay tuned for that. But I've been meeting with a lot of people this past week, and this same kind of topic keeps coming up about the importance of a lot of new people, I should say. And the topic keeps coming up of the importance of having a coach or mentor. And I just wanted to get on here, and in case you are thinking about getting a coach or a mentor, or you're thinking about starting a business, or maybe you have a business already and you're feeling a little stuck, or maybe just, if you've been thinking about getting a life coach. I know that's a big thing these days, is getting a life coach to help you through some of the struggles that you might be facing. So I just kind of wanted to get on here since this topic has been coming up as I've been meeting with new people, and we've been going over and building, different strategies, unique strategies for their business. I thought maybe I would just get on here and share my own story about getting how I started with getting a mentor and a coach. And I've had several over the years. I mean, as we're little, from the time that we're little, we have, mentors in our life all over the place. For instance, my grandmother, my mother's mother, was one of my first mentors, and she taught me, the importance of being empathetic and being kind to people. And that really shaped me from a little girl about just, that whole philosophy of anything is possible, and that I just being kind to people and helping people, and that desire to want to help people. My grandfather, my dad's father, he was a huge mentor in my life, and really taught me the importance of not stressing about the small stuff and just really embracing life. My father has been a big mentor in my life. My dad and I mean, he's very analytical, I'm very creative, so we're really on opposite ends of the spectrum, but he's always been a mentor to me, and my whole philosophy of making anything possible really comes from him. Throughout our life, he always made absolutely anything possible. True story. When I was little, a group of friends of mine and me, for Halloween, we wanted to be a football team, and I needed to be the football, and I didn't have a football costume. Well, guess what? And I was upset. I was upset because I didn't know if I was going to be able to get this costume together and be part of this. And of course, my dad made it happen. My dad was like, nope, I can build it. I can make it. We can do it. No worries. So the philosophy that I have, and I share with my clients when I work with them, is, that anything is possible. Absolutely anything possible. Absolutely anything is possible if you believe that it is. That really stems from my dad, and the things that we went through growing up, and what he was able to do for us. So mentors really come from anywhere. They could be teachers, they could be parents, they could be grandparents, they could be friends, they could be, family friends, they can be aunts or uncles or anybody. And they really help us to shape our opinions about things, or shape maybe how we deal with things. But then as we get older, the idea of having a mentor or a coach, especially if you're starting your own business and you're maybe feeling a little stuck and you want to take it to the next level, investing in a coach or a mentor, that was one of the best things that I ever did with my business and really in my life. I've had different mentors over the years, but when I started my first business, my retail business, back in 2009, I got a mentor. And a mentor doesn't have to be somebody that you're meeting with face to face. It could be a virtual mentor. It could be somebody that you do an online program with. And my virtual mentor, and I was actually very fortunate and blessed to have gone to one of her live events last year. But this person's been my mentor for years and years and years, virtually. And that's Chalene Johnson. And I learned tons and tons of information from her. I've, learned anything from productivity to, planning my day, to staying motivated, to marketing tips and all kinds of great stuff. And she really helped me to start shaping, different things in my own business and help me to move forward and, really figure stuff out in my business. Like I said, actually, I started following her back in 2006, but I started my first business, my retail store, back in 2009. And she really helped me virtually to shape, how I was as a business person. And I continued, and even to this day, she's still my mentor virtually from afar. Now that I have a different business, I have, my marketing and branding business. Another person, Marie Forleo, again, somebody who's been there, who's done that, who's taken the steps. She's been a big mentor of mine virtually. I've done some programs through her, some online training programs, and really, different parts that I was struggling in or I wanted to get some more information. She's been there, she's done that. She's built this amazing brand. So she was another mentor of mine. Brendon Burchard, another big mentor, virtual mentor, and I was so fortunate to go to his High Performance Academy this year, which was amazing, and I drug my husband with me. But another one, he's been there, he's done that. He's built a business from scratch. He's built an online business. And again, learning all kinds of things with productivity and really helping me to take myself and my business to the next level. These virtual mentors have been extremely important in my life as a business person, and then also just, improving things about myself so that I can, every time I meet with somebody, I can bring it. And then I have a one-on-one mentor that is still a mentor of mine, and I work with her now, and I work with her via web conference, and she's been instrumental in helping me to work through some of my own fears in my business and work through some of the struggles that I've had and really, really kick my butt when I'm kind of dragging on something and move me forward. And that person is Mindy LaHorn. And Mindy is a fitness professional, but she has an amazing, successful business, but she is also she also has a Hope and Struggle is another business that she has where they really teach you how to have hope through prayer, through faith during times of struggle. So she's been my one-on-one coach that I met, more recently, and really is helping me in my own business to take my business to the next level and to help new things that I want to launch and new things that I want to do, to help me just kind of, and it's just nice to have somebody to bounce those ideas off of. I mean, I've experienced tremendous success in my business and implementing the strategies and the steps that I've learned along the way, but also putting my own spin on it. So getting a mentor, as I said, is one of the most important things that you can do. And it really helps you to figure things out and to get information that maybe you wouldn't have thought of just right out of the box, or maybe you see things a different way. So if I can give you 3 top reasons of why you want to get a mentor, and maybe how to get a mentor or how to choose one. The first one is someone who inspires you, someone who's been there and has gotten through it and has had success, the success that you want to have in your own business or that you want to have in your life. So one of the reasons, like I said, why I started following Chalene Johnson and even Marie Forleo was, I saw they inspire me tremendously. That was the first thing. There was some kind of a connection with them through the content that they were putting out, that I said, you know what, I really want to work with that person. And I also knew that they were tremendously successful, and I knew I could learn things from them. So someone who inspires you, someone who's been there, who's gone through the struggle, who's honored the struggle, and has had success doing the things that you want to be able to do. Number two, you can't do it alone. That is one thing as an entrepreneur that we always think, is that we have to do everything by ourselves, and we have to do everything. We have to be everything to everyone, and you can't do it alone. To pull a term that I learned from Marie Forleo, you got to go pro. You got to get help. You got to, whether it's delegating things out. Okay, that's a different topic, but even saying to yourself, you know what, it's time that I invest in myself. It's time that I invest in my business and get a mentor, get a coach. Because there's things that you may not know. There's things that, these coaches and these mentors, whether they're virtual or one-on-one, and I know I do this in my own business, when I meet with someone, I give them, and I meet with a lot of entrepreneurs that are feeling stuck, or maybe have had a block, maybe they've been in business for a while and their business really it's either going down or it's kind of plateaued and they're not really sure what to do, or even people who are starting a business and they just not really sure where to start. When I meet with them, I can give you actionable steps. We build a unique strategy for your business, and then we talk about, okay, these are the steps that we need to take. This is what you're going to do, and you have actionable strategies that you will go and execute. And then when we meet again, we'll review. So, when I first started in my business, yes, I knew what to do. I had marketing experience, but I didn't have some of that entrepreneurial experience and that business experience, and even the online, the whole online space, like back in 2009, I needed to get some more information about it. So I spent the time and I invested the money, because I knew, if I were to do it by myself and do all the research and go out and find the information and figure out how to make it happen, versus taking the time to invest in a mentor who already did that and learning from them, it just makes it makes it easier, and it makes things happen quicker. And they also, like I said, they may see things that you don't see, or they may, know things obviously that you don't know. So yeah, you can't do it alone. Invest in you. Best thing that you can do. Invest in a coach. And then the last thing is, if you're a business owner and you're an entrepreneur, if you want to take your business to the next level, if you want to really push yourself out of your comfort zone, definitely a mentor and a coach will do that for you. That was the thing with me is, like I said, I had started this retail business, I had this marketing business, and I wanted to go to the next level. And I knew the things that I was doing, it wasn't quite, things weren't quite happening the way that I wanted them to. So I invested in a coach. I invested in, leveling up myself and my business, and investing in a coach and getting additional amazing information. So if you want to take your business, and even, if there's things that you're struggling with and you want to take things to the next level, the most important thing I can tell you is to get a coach. Again, someone who inspires you, someone who's been there, someone who has had the success that you want to have, and someone who's got the information and can help you execute the things that you want to do to help you to reach your goals. So my tips to you, I wanted to try and be brief, be bright, and be gone, so everybody can go and enjoy the rest of your lunch, because it is here in Pennsylvania, it's around 12:30, but I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day and a wonderful weekend, and I hope, you might take the time over these next couple days, if you have off and you have a little bit of a break, to, maybe think about investing in a coach if there's something that you want to do or a business that you want to start. And if you're interested in, working with me, send me a message through Facebook, or you can send me an email at teresa@teresacantley.com. And I would love hearing from you. So take care and have a wonderful rest of your day. And it's beautiful out here in Pennsylvania. I hope it's beautiful by you. So love you all. Take care.